Hi guys, today we're going to talk about 15 countries with the world's largest economy in 2022. Economic power is the number one indicator that shows the development level and power of countries, so looking at the world's 15 largest economies will help us to know the world's most powerful countries. Then let's get started. Indonesia is the largest economy in Southeast Asia. The country is one on the world's emerging markets and has been a target of business expansion over the last decade. The country's economy is heavily dependent on domestic market and government budget spending. Since the 1990s, the majority of the economy has been controlled by individual Indonesians and foreign companies. Spain is the second largest country in Europe. Spain's economy is facilitated by structural reforms, transparent judicial/regulatory systems, and sound economic institutions. Steady modernization has helped the Spanish economy grow continually, with the industry sector contributing nearly 27% to the country's GDP. Australia has the 13th largest economy in the world, with an overall GDP of $1.33 trillion and a GDP per capita of $51,885. Having rolled out in early 2017, Australia's new foreign policy has created a roadmap for the country's economic, security, and foreign policy relations. The nation is ranked as the 12th best country in the world to set up a business due to low entry costs and streamlined procedures. The Brazilian economy is the 12th largest in the world, with an estimated natural resource value of $21.8 trillion. This is one of the main reasons why Brazil is one of the best countries by GDP in 2020. The Brazilian government encourages foreign investment in scientific and technological infrastructure. Brazil's mild climate, excellent infrastructure, supportive government, and wealth of natural resources make it a highly preferred destination for foreign investment. According to World Bank estimates, Russia has the largest land mass of all countries in the world and has $75 trillion worth of natural resources. Since the privatization of Russia's energy and defense-related sectors in the 1990s, the country has made great strides when it comes to growth. Revenues from oil, natural gas, and energy drive the Russian economy. South Korea, due to extensive economic reforms, the country's economy has entered a period of rapid growth, and today, South Korea's GDP is about $2 trillion and is one of the most developed and industrialized countries in the world. South Korea places great emphasis on education, innovation, and investment in research and development. The country has a highly skilled workforce with a high median household income. Canada has a predominantly service-based economy. It also has extensive trade ties with many countries due to bilateral and regional free trade agreements. A well-educated workforce, multicultural/multilingual coexistence, a thriving economy, and government support for business startup make Canada a preferred investment destination. Italy's economy is the third largest economy in the Eurozone and the 8th largest by GDP. In addition to its large economy, Italy is one of the most influential countries in Europe. Italy's diversified economic growth is supported by the consumer goods industry. The expenditure side of GDP includes 61% of household consumption, 19% of government spending, and 17% of gross fixed capital formation. France is the 7th largest economy in the world. It is the most visited destination in the world and therefore has a thriving tourism industry. In addition, foreign trade is an important component of the economy. The value of imports and exports accounts for 63% of the country's GDP. Strong protection of property rights and an effective regulatory framework encourage investors. India has thriving manufacturing, technology, and service sectors. Since 2014, the rate of foreign direct investment inflows into India has increased steadily as some key policy changes have been incorporated by the government to facilitate this growth. This makes India one of the top countries by GDP in 2022. The UK is the world's 5th largest economy by GDP and the 2nd largest in Europe. The UK ranks high in the annual Global Competitiveness Reports and the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business rankings. Germany has the 4th largest GDP in the world. The total value of exports and imports is equal to 86.9% of GDP. Germany is a European nation with the biggest drivers of its economy being its service industries, including telecommunication, healthcare, and tourism. The nation employs a social market economy that emphasizes the value of open market capitalism and also ensures a number of social services guarantees. Japan has the world's third largest economy by nominal GDP and the fourth largest by purchasing power parity. Shown as one of the most innovative countries in the world, Japan is the world's largest electronics manufacturer and the third largest automobile manufacturer. The country generally has a surplus in annual trade and international investment. The Chinese economy, one of the fastest growing economies of the 21st century, now ranked as the second largest economy in the world, is currently valued at a GDP of $14.86 trillion. The country is increasingly playing an influential role in the global economy. It has been the largest contributor to global growth since the financial crisis of 2008. A number of factors contribute to the success of the United States. An entrepreneurial environment that encourages hard work and long hours certainly helps. But decentralized government, advanced research universities, and favorable regulatory environments also contribute. The United States will likely always be in the top countries by GDP in the world.